As the saying goes, 9 out of 10 people like chocolate. The 10th person lies. Chocolate is beloved, and it's big business.
This is about a $100 billion per year industry. 75% of the world's chocolate, so the finished chocolate product, is consumed in North America and Europe.
Much of that chocolate is mass-produced by huge corporations. Enter the small but burgeoning craft chocolate industry, hoping to entice consumers away from generic chocolatiness to something more complex, even meaningful.
About half of this is cocoa butter.
Here in Somerville, 2 chocolatiers share a workspace.
The bean to bar chocolate movement just means that you're starting off from bean. It's chocolate from scratch.
Eric Parks' Bean to Bar company is Somerville Chocolate. A former architect, Parks traded draft paper for cocoa beans after a trip to Costa Rica, where he watched chocolate made by hand.
I was completely smitten by this. I'd never known that you could actually make chocolate on your own. I think the extreme draw is when you realize that you can really tinker with the mechanics of chocolate and you discover the depth of the material.
Depth of flavor is greatest in single origin chocolate, sourced from cacao from one region or country.
The Hawaiian is much more of a kind of a honey, malt, flowery flavor to it, and the Nicaraguan is more of an earthy, nutty, dried fruit flavor.
Bean to bar work is labor intensive. Beans are sorted, roasted, and cracked. Husks are winnowed away, and the remaining cocoa nibs are refined with sugar before being tempered and molded into bars. Also at work here is Alexandra Wisnett, founder of Gâté comme des filles.
It means spoiled like the girls, but that doesn't really mean anything in French. It's just a bunch of French words that I liked.
A physics major at Duke, Wisnett studied pastry making in Paris, winning acclaim there.
I was involved in both science and art, and I found that pastry was a really good way to combine the two because it's very precise, scientific, but then there's all this opportunity for artistic flair and expression.
Wisnett's small batch ganaches are seasonal and are preservative-free. She carefully pairs craft chocolate, including Parks's, with new flavor creations. Today, her chocolates are infused with lemons from her sister's tree in San Francisco and decorated with candied peel made from the rinds.
I use all real ingredients like cream infused with coffee beans or herbs, fresh herbs. So the flavor in mine is really vibrant.
Both Somerville Chocolate and Gâté comme des filles are popular finds at Formaggio Kitchen in Cambridge, a European-style market. Julia Holman is one of the store's general managers and head buyers.
A lot of how I choose chocolate is really spontaneous. It's through word of mouth.
Formaggio stocks a wide selection of fine chocolate from America and Europe.
Origin is something that we really focus on because there is so much diversity in flavor profiles, similarly to coffee and how that's exploded.
Chocolate fanatics widely regard a Palmer, Massachusetts company as the best in the country, Rogue Chocolatier. To admirers, a bar of Rogue's single-origin fine chocolate is nothing short of fine art.
We can't keep it on the shelves. People will come in and just take literally every packet on the shelf and pull it into their shopping basket.
This is the Honduran origin. It's brand new origin.
Colin Gasco founded Rogue in 2007. His 2-person operation painstakingly produces 6,000 bars a year.
The thing I love about bean to bar chocolate is that it is incredibly difficult.
Gasco works directly with cacao farmers, paying high premiums for the best beans he can find. His bars, made only of cacao and organic cane sugar, are simply perfect, says Wisnett.
He will remelt and do it over and over until every single bar is perfect. They kind of remind me of the monoliths in 2001. He experiments with every different fermentation and roast, possible. So he has total control over the flavor.
If chocolate nirvana exists, Colin Gasco might be the one to find it.
A perfect bar of chocolate would have really excellent textures. The aromas would be balanced, elegant, complex, integrated, the sort of thing that there's a progression as you taste the chocolate. Getting all those things tweaked just the right way is a constant challenge.
Well, Rogue Chocolate is now closed, but Alexandra and Eric are still handcrafting those beautiful chocolates.
Right, since we met Alexandra in 2016, she's actually moved to Bow Market in Somerville, and Eric Parks is also in Somerville at the Aeronaut Brewery, believe it or not, so you can get your chocolate and your beer in the same place. Not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing. All right.